Improvapalooza.
Yay!
A grand house lights up nice and bright. Who has already been to at least one night of Improvapalooza? Fantastic. Who's here for the very first time right now? Awesome, great. Well, we're pleased to have you here. You've got a whole night full of really crazy experimental fun improv. It's going to be tremendous. The shows go on tonight all the way till 11, tomorrow night 8 till 2 in the morning, and Saturday, holy crap, we start at noon and go till midnight, or if you want, you can come early Saturday for a jam right here. There's also a jam after tonight's shows. You'll hear more on those at the end. I'm Washington Improv Theater's artistic director. My name is Mark Chalfant, and my main thing to do to you right now is to make sure you know that in addition to performances, WIT has classes. Over 1,100 Washingtonians every year take classes with WIT. They find it to be a really tremendous social outlet, an awesome creative outlet, and a place where they can actually learn skills that they take to their workplace, to their relationships, and to their other secret relationships. It's awesome. The other thing I should do is make sure you know that you can support what's going on in this stage super easily. For only $25, you can become a nominal sponsor of Improvapalooza, and your name, or the name of your choosing, can go up on the wall of glory, which you will see as you visit the concession stand tonight multiple times, which I can tell you're going to do. I'm not going to stand in the way of you any further. I'm going to introduce your first act, which is Spirit Bears Knitting Circle.
We are Spirit Bear, and we are having a knitting bee in lieu of improv for a while. So what we would need to get started from you is something good that happened to you today. Just that bad.
I got to leave work early.
You got to leave work early. Hang on there.
Still got that whooping cough going on, I see, Billy. Whoop, whoop.
It's not really a joke, but...
I mean, I don't have whooping cough anymore, guys. So
Yeah, so it's funny now. I mean, we were worried about you last week.
Well, it's not keeping his spirits down. That's what counts, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I just said I had a whooping cough. It's not.
Whoop, whoop. Sorry.
Not what it was. There's a lot of blood in my.
No, but now it's just fun. It used to be scary.
It's a funny name for a disease.
I guess. I feel like only like people in the 19th century got it. I don't know where I got it from.
Do you think that's when they named the whooping crane?
The whooping cough.
I don't know if it was for the whooping cough, but was it like in the 50s, do you think?
I think I know why they named the whooping crane the whooping crane.
Man, look at that bird over there, huh? Oh, what's that you say, bird?
Reginald, I'm coming in for the kill. Are you ready?
No, listen, this bird has got something to say.
But this was the beginning. Oh.
Listen to him, he says whoop whoop. Oh, he's some kind of whooping bird.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, kill this bird real fast,
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, she stabbed you with a machete.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey, I've never seen a bird like this before. Oh,
Why are you slapping me, girl? I'm a bird.
Hey, why don't we call that bird a flamingo?
She did what? He kept slapping you like you a stinking bird?
What?
I don't know, sometimes I just wish I lived like in a different decade, you know? Like the 50s just seemed like fun, or like, what if we lived like 50 years from now? We were like this age.
I'm more for the future. Like, I got the new iPhone, and like, I can't wait for like the iPhone 10.
You're like a real future-looking guy. I know what you mean. But you'd be good in the 50s. You're sort of old-fashioned.
Hey, listen, that sounds real loaded. Okay, Jared, what do you mean by that?
Well, you're not even on Facebook. Come
Yeah, you
on.
are not on Facebook, that is
But
true.
that's okay.
Oh, not
I
on
mean,
Facebook.
he's present right now, all the time,
Yeah.
guys. Like he's here with us. That's
Oh, I
more than
love
can
him.
say.
I love
Yeah,
him.
I
But he'd
know.
be good in the 50s, too.
I just want to post a cat video to your wall sometimes, but I can't get like real cat video to you.
You want to post a cat video on my wall?
Yeah, I want to post cat videos on your wall sometimes, but you're not on Facebook, so I can't.
I'll never invite you to my house again.
He won't invite you to your house because he's got his bedroom wall covered with pictures of Lana Turner.
Yeah, Lana Turner's the most amazing woman I've ever seen in my whole life. She looks at me in my eyes when I'm wearing my zoot suit, which is not from the 50s.
Oh, really?
You're not helping our kids.
Wow, you are the prettiest looking poster in this whole joint. What do you say you and I roll up and find a room?
So you can take it home if you want. Go ahead.
I'm just getting to know the poster.
I mean, we're throwing it out actually. So if you,
You're gonna throw away a masterpiece like this?
yeah, I mean, you could have it, put it in your car, your bedroom. We don't really care.
Ooh, you hear that?
Just take it as you see it.
Want to take a ride in my car?
She's playing hard to get.
I think it's charming that you're old-timing.
Thanks.
Yeah, I didn't mean it as a criticism. All I said was you'd be good in the 50s.
Well, no, but then you said, he looks like he's from the future.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't offended, but I was curious.
Well,
Have you been to the future, Jerry?
No, but I never even said the word iPhone 10. That sounds pretty advanced to me.
It's just a number, so like after set, right? What are we on?
Right, 2 years
5?
from now. I mean, it's like they're coming out pretty fast.
So that's
Is
more
that-
like in 5 years in the future.
Yeah.
That's how far in the future you want to live.
Yeah.
5 years from now.
If it's 50 years, you guys are gonna be dead.
Oh.
It's like, I'm gonna be around.
But even when we were like kids, you'd wear like space helmets and say, "Oh, I'm living on the moon."
Yeah, that's pretty cool, right?
That was really future.
You were really hard to get to know back then.
Yeah, well, I get in my spaceship a lot. You got an unidentified object on the starboard port?
It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Your mother is worried sick, you haven't had dinner.
Is he still in there?
Yes, Shirley, he's still in there.
Mission control, I'm gonna do a UVA, see what's the disturbances outside.
Hey, listen, I know things have been tough since me and your mother talked about living in separate houses, okay? But this is... You gonna talk to me now?
What is it, Dad?
Your mother's worried sick. We just want to know why you haven't been eating. We're making you grilled cheese with tomato and bacon every single night. You don't come to the dinner table.
There's not grilled cheese and bacon in space. I have to learn how to survive by myself.
You're on planet Earth.
Hey Billy, come on over to my clubhouse. We're playing Monopoly.
I'll be right there.
So guess what? I got a new job.
Yeah.
Yep. I am an administrative assistant.
Ooh.
Pretty nice.
Nice.
They used to call us secretaries, didn't
Well, I think I call administrative assistants now.
Oh, I would just call you a dame.
Is it like a,
I got it. Listen,
it's just a stepping stone, guys, right?
yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being a
It's
dame.
great. It's
So
great.
I'm gonna start as an administrative assistant, just do some filing, whatever. But like, I mean, you hear, I'm doing the filing at NASA. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to set you off.
Ooh, it
But-
sounds like you did.
I sent them a 15-page application when I was 12. And a self-addressed stamped envelope.
Did you file that one yet?
I didn't, there's probably some sort of black hole.
Hey,
Oh.
I got a question. In order to be a dame, bad working in an office like that. Do you need to know how to make a martini?
Yes, the office.
Well, Poco and Nasa were really happy to have you here. You got your first job duty down pat.
I am just really shocked at how much the astronauts drink.
So I said to the moon, I'm gonna get you a lasso around me.
And then I said to Saturn, hey, that's my lasso around you.
Neil, Buzz, like the Neil.
It is a surprising part of the job, and since I worked at Chili's all through college, I know my way around a margarita. But it was surprising.
Guys, we're going to Mexico.
Viva la Mexico! We got tickets.
Yeah.
We got tickets to go to Mexico.
Tickets to Mexico?
It doesn't sound like an adventure theme park, but it kind of is. If you know what's going on at all in Mexico.
No,
But all I hear is of beheading people every day.
Yeah, I heard that too, but I think we'll be fine where we are.
But it'll be an adventure, just two lovers.
Getting beheaded.
Almost getting beheaded.
I mean, we're going to the nice part of Mexico, right? The nice parts of Mexico. That's where I got.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Right.
Who are they beheading?
It's like there are all sorts of drug wars. I don't know specifics because I just scan headlines on CNN. But it's like pretty frequent. There's going to be a lot of headless people.
Well, they take people from the nice places, like 1 or 2 at a time, bring them to the bad places, and then they have fun with them.
Well, you're my brother and sister-in-law. You're the only one I have. If you got beheaded, my heart would just.
We're not going to get beheaded in Mexico, guys. I mean, it's a resort, right? It's all included.
Welcome to Sandals. I'm Mexican.
This is amazing. Where's the spa? It says you can have a spa and a massage.
We have 3 spas.
And what's
This is
I'll be scared.
this is Jose and Armando. They are
Welcome, can I take your bag somewhere?
Oh, must be part of the culture, honey.
Yeah,
Sure.
exactly.
they have machetes for the coconuts.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Oh, gracias.
De nada.
Oh my God!
But you'll be fine.
We're gonna be totally fine.
Because if they got you, I'd tell you, I'd cry. My mom would cry, my dad would cry.
Well, your parents have a weird attachment to these two.
I mean,
They have a weird attachment because they'd cry if they got their heads cut off.
No, it's different than that. So glad you could join us, me and Bertrand for dinner.
yeah. Listen,
Look who's here.
Hey.
No.
Guys, what did I miss? I just got out of the shower.
No, run, honey, run, honey. It's worse this year. I think one of them is inside of me. Run! I'm telling you, run away. But it's not going to be like that this year. It'll be different. We just like to have wine and cheese parties together.
I think it's healthy.
What's so funny about that?
Wine and cheese.
Yeah, we like wine and cheese. My favorite is a brie with a Sauvignon Blanc. Which is a word I just learned.
You've been drinking wine and this long and you've just learned Sauvignon Blanc?
Yeah.
Well, some of us don't have jobs where they can read all day, okay?
I am mixing drinks all day.
I mean, I just call it white wine and red wine. I didn't know.
That's all you need to know, right? That's why yeah.
You have to go back to why you laughed at wine and cheese.
What do you think, Chris?
What's so funny about pastrami and bologna? Guys,
Well, I've heard better nicknames before.
Pastrami, bologna, what are you guys up to?
That's
Hey, listen, there's weird things you call weird people, and sometimes it happens.
I'm just looking for somebody to mop the floors.
Well, pastrami and bologna will do it.
You guys!
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
What are you knitting over there?
oh, I'm knitting, it's a scarf for two. Like there's like a big trend now of making knitwear for pairs, like for not necessarily couples, but maybe like a brother and a sister.
Is that a real thing?
It's a thing.
Yeah?
I
Like gloves, sink gloves?
I mean, yeah, they're the gloves that you put on one. You can hold hands with somebody.
Is it true?
Could you make it for 4 so that my mom and dad could snuggle with these two
That would be really
beauties?
sweet.
Sure, that's gonna take like a year. I've been working on this. I mean, a scarf for two is essentially just a really long scarf.
I was watching the Discovery Channel, and they said the smell of people, when you're very close to each other, you get to know each other so well that you have feelings of affection even if you don't know the person.
We explore the many ways humans get to know each other.
Hey, listen, Billy.
Okay.
I don't want to make anything weird and stuff, but
Sure, me neither.
I know you don't bathe very often.
Sure don't.
And it used to bother me a lot when you would come into my office and deliver those UPS boxes. Because you'd smell to high heaven, Billy.
Yeah.
But I noticed they changed your route and I missed you now. Shut up. I stopped bathing because I said if a man like Billy can smell like that, what can a man like me do?
I just feel like couldn't you just have a regular scarf for two smaller people?
I
That was
feel
my
like,
idea.
who are you wanting to give that to?
I don't know yet. I like aspire to maybe share it with somebody if I ever meet anybody.
Sure, you'll find someone nice in NASA, right? There's tons of nice people at NASA.
Yeah, you get one of those ladies drunk, no
Yeah,
telling
they're all-
they'd fall in love with it.
You should date by referral, just within this group, you know, whoever we say is cool.
Date by referral?
Yeah, like just by referral, personal referral only, you know.
That sounds like a really bad idea.
Why? Because you have such bad taste in dating.
Yeah. Like, what if the date doesn't go well? I still have to see you guys because we're friends.
We're not dating each other.
Well, yeah, but it would be a third party who's friendly with us.
So, you tell me that he's a nice guy? I don't mind dating a guy.
Yeah, you should date my friend.
Is that him?
Yeah, just give him a second, okay? Don't bother him while he's sharpening his machete. He's from Mexico. Really nice
I
guy.
have to say it's kind of exciting and a turnoff at the same time. I'm gonna go back.
Don't run up on him.
He looks like a nice machete.
Just give him a second. Hold on. Hold on.
Octavio!
What?
Oh no!
Thank God I got you.
Oh no!
I don't want to go on a date.
Yeah, it just seems like it wouldn't end up well, you know? Somebody could just bite your head off and it would be a weird situation.
Well,
You come to Mexico with us,
Yeah.
right? You find a
well, that's
little...
just gonna be all couples.
Not if you bring that scarf.
That machete.
How did you know I have a machete?
Everyone knows.
What?
Sticking out of your bag every time you come to the beat, man.
Is that what that is?
What did you think it was?
I thought you played intramural baseball.
No, but
It's a machete.
it's a machete. I just keep it. I have to be.
I don't know, Bob. I don't know if that weapon's gonna work on the team.
Don't think it's gonna work on the team.
No.
I just think they'll throw us fewer balls at our heads we all bat with machete.
It's a little dangerous
Hey,
for
hey,
us.
coach, I heard this guy, he's got a machete. Can I pitch oranges at him for the afterwards?
Give it a shot.
And please give a warm welcome to Safavi!
All right, hello everybody!
We are Safavi, and 2.5 years ago we formed as a team and we didn't have a name, so to raise money for the theater we auctioned it off. The naming rights for our team. Nancy over here paid $4 million to name our team. And that's why we're called Safavi, because that's her last name. And as you can see, the money was well spent. It's a beautiful theater, and you're all very comfortable. 2.5 years ago, everyone was just sitting on milk crates. So thanks to Nancy's huge donation. And we wanted to have her join us for this show. She's going to do a monologue at the top of our show, and we'll do some scenes based on a true monologue from her life. To help inspire her monologue, can just someone in the audience think of something, any word at all?
Organic chemistry.
For example, organic chemistry, and then shout it out as he just did. Wonderful. Okay, organic chemistry. Thank you very, very much.
I'm Persian, so I was expected to take organic chemistry, but I didn't. I took high school drill team. And one of the things about being on drill team that was like really frustrating was that, I'm just gonna be really honest, I know this is gonna be like really negative, but I have a hard time getting along with groups of women. I don't know, because I'm very boyish myself, and I kind of think like a guy, and I kind of act like a guy. So being on high school drill team was very difficult, and then when I got into college, I decided to rush a sorority. So all of my life, I've kind of put myself in the situation where I'm not really loving the groups that I'm in because they're all female. And one of the reasons why I don't love it is because women can be very picky and very mean sometimes. Like you have to do this thing like in a sorority where you pass around these note cards and you give like compliments to like all of the other women that are in the chapter, right? And so like at the end, after everybody's written one compliment per person on the note card, I would look at mine and mine would be like, funny, funny, funny. And like that's all that was like on my note card, and I'd get like really angry. I was like, you guys can't write a different word for me?
Thanks. Thank you.
Dad, all the other boys are starting to join ballet class, but I really want to join metal shop.
The ballet class is where all the women are.
Women are really picky. I don't feel comfortable around them.
Well, you don't feel comfortable around guys either, so you gotta pick your poison.
Well, I feel really comfortable around malleable, pliant materials. Like the metals and the solids that the noble gases form.
Yes, that would make me feel very cool.
Oh, I'm your son.
Sign up for ballet.
Dad!
We're gonna make something out of you, either man or woman. You're gonna be one of the two.
Can't I just be a nurse?
Bring the nurse.
Mine says nice hair.
You do have nice hair.
Nice hair. Nice hair. Nice hair. Nice hair. Nice hair.
You have great hair.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Late. My bad. It's late.
Oh, no, give it, he has it ready. Just give it right to him. What does it say?
Nice hair.
See?
Great.
It is great. It is great.
Generous, yeah. Handsome, I mean, yeah. Witty. I mean, I would say clever, but I think witty's. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
You're well-rounded. This one says well-rounded. Next to you.
I did not join the president's cabinet on my hair.
But you were complimented on your hair.
I am the Secretary of Defense.
I know. Usually the Secretary of Defense has terrible hair. You're historical.
Mr. Secretary, I can't hear you through your pompadour. What'd you say?
I have good skills and I understand things.
Okay, cool.
Being really defensive. Think about this. You're in the cabinet.
Oh, I'm being defensive.
Yes.
Thank you. You noticed the skill.
Oh, I forgot to read that card. It said I'm really good at noticing other skills. All right, sir. You want me to take it all off?
Yes. Just shave it.
Are you sure? You've got a wonderful head of hair there.
You don't understand. I'm mocked at work every day.
Mocked?
Well, more praised for things that I shouldn't be praised for. I'm a very powerful man. You may not have seen me on TV.
Maybe your hair is part of that power. If I remove your hair, you...
Mr. Secretary, I just can't send all those soldiers into Djibouti. I don't respect you without your hair. To me, the words coming out of your mouth just sound like a 5-year-old playing Risk.
Now you say, oh, I don't know what this is. You say you want pompadour that command respect.
Yes.
I have.
I made a horrible mistake.
Yes, I have. Now you are leader of men. Great hair. God damn it.
I know I'm your drill instructor. I don't want this to get uncomfortable.
Doesn't have to be that way.
I just want to let you know that I hate being in the Army. And, I pretty much hate these guys.
Okay, so this is like a tactic? Well, I'll win you over yet, sir. I'm not afraid of you.
If I wouldn't get court-martialed, I'd punch you right in the face.
No! Joe, what do you want from me, sir? I'll do 10.
10 what?
Laps?
Sorry. Hey, it's not your fault, all right? My wife left me for my commanding officer.
Permission to speak without permission to speak freely, sir.
Permission, go ahead.
Anything. I'm in the Army to impress my girlfriend. Or the girl I want to be my girlfriend. So I think maybe we can relate.
Just throwing this out there, most guys buy a nice car, get a tattoo.
My body is a temple, sir. I'm not being smart with you, I swear.
So, get smart.
I'm not being smart. What do you need? I'll do it 21.
21 what?
Cut to the 21st one.
And this is Matthew Perry from Friends.
All right, men, boys. I know it's a little weird that a female was chosen as a quarterback, but
No, it's great.
Letting you reach under the center.
I feel more comfortable around men, so things are not going to change around here now that Tom's gone, Tom Brady. I'll just be, hiking
Hey,
it and
listen,
throwing it. Don't you worry.
Hey, your husband was a great quarterback, but we're so happy to have you here.
Absolutely.
Let's run some plays. Let's run some plays.
Beg your pardon?
Let's run some plays.
Woo! Woo!
All right, I guess get in formation.
Whatever you say, Giselle. Absolutely. Absolutely. Woo, yeah.
We actually we ran behind the quarterback. Yeah, we were behind the quarterback.
What?
Come on, just pretend it's Tom grabbing. Oh.
I'll stay back here.
Yeah, Tom does this all the time.
So I just like say hike and then I just, okay. Yeah. Hike.
Whoa. There's gold in them there streams.
You weren't kidding.
Yeah.
You know what? Can I tell you something?
You can tell me anything.
I'm not, I know I said I wanted to recreate the 1849 gold rush with you as a recreationist, but I have an ulterior motive.
You what?
I'm just gonna be out here panning gold with another man with a lie between us.
Well, there should always be truth between prospectors.
I agree. I'm here because of a woman. I knew you were gonna react that way.
No, it's not you. The last time I came out here prospecting for gold, I was prospecting with someone I thought was a friend of mine.
I'm still your friend. I thought what better way to impress the girl who I want to be my girlfriend than with gold. What do you do with all your gold?
Well, my wife took it from me when she left. She ran off with a superior prospector.
Women can be so mean.
And they're picky, too.
Well, I'm not going to leave you here until I've got enough gold from this river to make a pendant and an anklet.
For that girl you were talking about, not for me.
Well, you would look nice in an anklet. But no, for the girl.
Oh. I just thought that, if I asked.
Good. You can almost see your reflection in it. If this was a real 1849 recreation society, I would have to kill you now to stake my claim.
Well, if this was a real 1849 recreation society, I probably would have been dead of typhoid anyway.
All right, friends, listen, the other ballet dancers, we think that you're just here to just build some parallel beams for the other dancers and not really engage in ballet dancing.
I don't understand why you would say that.
The fact that you have a hammer is one example.
Well, lots of ballet dancers have hammers. I grew up in a family of them.
Is that true?
You have a family of hammers?
Yes.
Do not embarrass me in front of everyone in the class. Thank you. Wonderful. Your form is wonderful, Dion.
Madame Poirot, I'm not trying to embarrass you. I'm just telling you, I think I know what I'm talking about when it comes to hammering ballet dancers.
He does have hammer toe.
Should we be buying a hammer? I mean, I have a drill in my car. I could grab that.
No, leave all of your power tools in the car. The judges will, I'm pretty certain, take off points for any power tools during the presentation.
The crowbar is my favorite tool, and it's not a power tool.
Cut to the presentation.
This is some very avant-garde work.
You would think they would use cordless
as tools.
You would. And yet, it seems like a reproduction of some greater time when we were tied to the electricity of the wall.
Not ready to entertain.
Oh.
Stop!
Yes.
Your art is so pure it paints us we cannot see more. You are the winners.
You wins the regional district championship of Missouri.
These floorboards are still a little loose.
Oh, yes, please, continue to work. Oh, sorry, just, oof. Oh, are we still reading the cards? Sorry, I just, whew, what a night. All right, hold on. Oh, I think these are yours. Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
do I go or what?
you can start.
Go ahead.
Annoying. Annoying. Disgusting. Hey, I got 2 different ones. You go, man.
I don't want to read my cards. I want to talk more about you.
Yeah, actually, I just wrote some more for you that I thought I'd.
Oh, okay, all right.
Rude, crude, brutish, feckless, lazy,
You should have gone
sloth,
with lewd would rhyme with rude and crude.
It's been like,
asshole, prick, jerk.
basically what we're getting to is you're spending way too much time with the president.
Yeah.
And it's not fair.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I'm sorry I'm late. Okay. Iran has a nuclear warhead, and they're pointing it at the United States.
Hey, you know what I say? Fuck them.
You read the cards, right?
Yeah.
We read all of them to him.
I feel like I don't even have to say anything to you. Now you know.
Yeah, I'm awesome. Secretary of Agriculture.
Why do you even let him in these meetings?
I don't know. I don't know what he does. He doesn't actually deal with any agriculture. Does he?
I mean, I'm not gonna get my hands dirty, but yeah.
Ever since somebody wrote self-righteous on the president's card, he's been making all kinds of weird decisions.
Mr. Secretary, I brought you out to my farm here because, well, the crops seem to be having a problem.
Yeah, you look like a pretty shitty farmer. I mean, look at this. What is this supposed to be corn? Wait, that's terrible. Come on.
You're gonna hurt the corn's feelings, sir.
Don't make this about corn.
That's all I grow, corn and soybeans. If you hurt the corn's feelings, it's just gonna boost the soybeans. You're gonna have too much, and you'll be paying me to grow less.
Wait, I thought I was already paying you to grow less.
And look at the time.
Feeling better?
Yeah, how you doing?
Well, I'm, woke up, got some sleep last night, so.
Yeah,
That's a start.
Yeah, your father and I, we saw you passed out. You look like you're sleeping like a baby.
Yeah. I just, after we had to put Flopsy down, and I went on that tequila bender and knocked over those banks. Well, and
A little old for a tequila bender, huh?
A little young for the banks.
well, when I heard those sirens, I thought that they figured out who it was and, associated the ski mask with my priors. So I didn't feel too good after that, I tell you.
You were feeling better than Flopsy, though.
There's no way to make a man feel better, Dad.
Welcome to the stage, improvised commentary.
Welcome, folks, to Improvised Commentary. We're gonna commentate on some improv scenes for you tonight.
The crowd is excited for some good improv tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, here's some of the greatest improvisers in the entire world. We're gonna perform for you this evening. They come from all over
Washington, D.C.
All right, we are improvised commentary. All we need to get started is one word.
Somebody.
I heard somebody.
Very specific, ask from Jamie. One word. Way to rein in that audience so you don't say 2 words. For example, organic chemistry.
Dad, I just want somebody to love me one day.
Well, I love you, honey. Do you mean a boy?
I mean a boy, like not an old man, but a boy who could love me in the way that all young girls want to be loved by other young boys.
Very specific want right out of the gate from history. Let's see where she takes it.
For now, you can learn how to love by loving your father as much as he loves you.
Interesting physicality from a father figure. He's
I do this so it's easier for you to hug me.
He justified the physicality.
Oh, tag out by Farley. Oh, and immediate mirroring. Right on the same page from the start. Love this
You
tag.
know, I don't know what you were going to say, but my daughter's looking for a boy, and I think you'd be perfect. Thank you. It looks like you got her style of love down pat.
I just feel like a man is not a man without his hands behind his head.
The hesitation, but she does tag in.
I like you, but there just seems something very familiar.
Nothing gets the audience more on board than Freud.
This feels so right. I mean, no, it feels like you changed my diaper when I was a kid.
Call back to the past. Get some history.
That's what it emotionally feels like to me. Like when I put my head on your heaving bosom. I just.
Well, I was thinking that if I found someone like me that you'd love, I could find someone who's a lot different if you like next time. Well,
No, that's what I want.
Sweet edit. Climax from Xavier. Most fridges, open right to left. Galooch. That may inform the scene.
You like watching me in the mirror, don't you? Everything's reversed. I like my own bizarro world.
I'm just glad to be in it. Well, I'm my companion.
We both are glad to be here.
Oh, we got a special commentator coming into the booth right now, Murphy McHugh. What's it look like from up here?
Seems like we have a standard shoulder rubbing scene. How did object work? Is Mike smoking a cigarette or a cigar? Nope, drinking from a cup.
It's just so good to be here finally. I mean, I've read you in magazines and.
We're just both so very excited to have you in our house.
I know. I would have come here if I knew there were chair massages available.
Well, you're in luck, Mr. Because this show
They're
is very
excited. We're all excited. This kind of excitement is hard to see.
I can't believe it. You've only been here for like 10 minutes and you already want a chair massage.
I decided to get right to it.
You are our hero. 1984 Olympics.
That's right.
You
Doesn't
were
matter that they were boycotted. I still showed up. I showed up.
Still showed up.
Others didn't show up. Fuck them.
Still waiting for a name of this 1984 Olympian.
George Henderson, you were the most
Famous
amazing.
George Henderson.
You were the most amazing discus
thrower that we ever saw.
It's that sort of background knowledge that makes us all envious. Like Xavier's improv skills.
And the way you still got out there on the field, you broke in, right? You recorded yourself.
Just loosen up,
Just-
George.
Yeah.
Just loosen it up, okay? You're amongst friends. Fans. I wouldn't even, we're not even friends, right? We can't be friends.
Maybe later tonight.
Hey, all you police officers!
Oh, here comes a group scene. Great to see Satish Pillamari coming on stage.
The diamond jewel thief broke out of prison.
Just want to note, Charles St. Charles is the only one on the back line right now. Potential jewel thief.
Which one of you let him escape?
No, I was just saying I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
Classic
Alright, what are your alibis? What are your alibis?
I was going to the Dunkin' Donuts to fill a reorder of
Here comes 12 alibis.
I was going to the Krispy Kreme to get a mocha latte.
Whatever the third person says will establish the pattern. There's going to be 12 donut shops. There's 12 police stereotypes.
Man, diamonds, man, I get it, man! Yeah, screw you all, man!
Sweet Bennett.
Behold my collection of gourds.
God, Henry! Clear naming, specific choice, strong start.
The shape of a mermaid, but not any mermaid. Priscilla, the famous mermaid of 1452. Yes, you know there are two things I live for. Half water, half human creatures and gourds.
Got some great physical mirroring going on. I wonder if that'll continue through the
I've
scene.
crafted for you my finest pumpkin and shaped it in the shape of a half seahorse and half Jennifer Aniston.
See, I struggled a bit there, but he got to it. So that's what matters here, folks. In improv, we continue to create, and we don't back off choices that we commit. And we're mirroring again.
Does this mean you love me? I love you, but not as much as I love my collection of gourds.
Don't tag out. Anything can happen.
I come in with this collection of sea gourds.
Anything. It's a strong move to go Gordon Analogous here. Let's see what happens. Oh, here we go. Another tag out. Anything can happen, folks.
I've come here with my collection of space gourds.
And the next pattern. Oh, seems like we have another. Oh, is this a gourd group scene? Oh.
I think, as men of the moon,
Named it.
we should demand respect from the other planets.
That's exactly right, Clarice.
There, yes, so we'll see who remembers that.
That's right. No one respects us.
Yeah. We are men of the moon.
Men of the moon!
What's wrong with being men of the moon, Martians? That's what I would say to them.
Good catch by Hernandez. Could have been confusing for a second, but he just.
You are so good at calling it for what it is, Charles. Just like talking them smack in their face for dissing us.
That's right.
And if they were here, we'd experience it.
Oh,
Men of the moon again. They want to be Martians like us, but they don't even know that they're on a moon. They keep calling themselves from a planet.
Yeah, one name. Let's see if they can call that back.
Whoa! Right here on the moon, you showed your faces.
That's right. Good old-fashioned space-off.
Hey guys, don't fight. I brought a space gourd for everyone to eat.
Space
All that flying, space gourd. All that flying, 3 points.
You think a little space gourd can bring men on the moon and Martians together?
We are men of the moon!
Oh,
It's just like the first Earth Thanksgiving.
I still want to fight.
Just use the space gourd. It makes you feel all warm and gourdy inside.
Now I still want to fight.
You team Clara.
Thank you for
Please welcome to the stage, Juicy!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good evening. How are you? We are Doozy. We've been sent for your entertaining pleasure, and all we need to begin our entertainments is something you may read about in the newspaper.
Crisis.
Crisis?
Surveillance.
Egypt.
A crisis. I heard a crisis.
All right, Daddy.
Well, we're gonna make up a new crisis today.
Oh, boy.
Jimmy, what do you got?
Crisis in surveillance. People surveilling other people, and it's becoming crisis-like because the people being surveyed don't like it.
Great, I love it.
We covered that story last week.
Don't worry about it, we'll come up with a new crisis of surveillance.
All right, a new crisis of surveillance.
I'm thinking a peephole.
Yes.
What do you think? Peephole in a kitchen or something crazy like that.
Keep going, a peephole in a kitchen.
Magda,
Yes, Mrs. Biltmore.
my cereal's cold.
Apologies, Mrs. Biltmore. Here, I'll bring fresh milk.
Mummy, I'm going to go into the bathroom.
Was that Tobias going into the bathroom?
Yes, it's always Tobias going into the bathroom.
It's sweet how he always announces it.
Is it?
Don't you think so?
He's a sweet boy. He's a sweet boy. I'll never say anything different in the kitchen.
I think I know your meaning.
Say, Magda,
Yes, Mrs. Biltmore.
I'd like some toast to go with my cereal.
Of course, Mrs.
I'm
Biltmore.
going to sit
That
down.
makes perfect sense. One can't have cereal without toast as well. Just like the oven. I think that bird is back, Mrs. Biltmore.
I was wondering if you'd call the exterminator.
I did.
Oh, Magda, there's something on the floor.
Why, it's your cereal. I don't know, Mr. Walker. I don't know. It sounds like a strange story.
It's a true story.
And this happened to you?
No, it happened to a girlfriend of mine.
Oh, my goodness gracious. That kid is creepy, I tell you.
He's been institutionalized since.
Oh, what a story. Jimmy, type it up. We'll send it to the presses by far.
Extra, 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 creepy little boys. Creepy little boys. 5 cents.
Do you also have some flower advertisements in that newspaper?
Yeah.
Then I'll purchase it.
Here you go. Extra, extra. Creepy little boys.
Oh, yes, I'll take one.
5 cents.
There you are, little boy.
I'm not a creepy one.
Oh, my. Hello, young man. Would you like a candy? There you are. Now go run along. Play with your other young men.
Give me another kid.
But I suppose one more won't hurt.
Hey. You have some candy? Here you go. Sorry it took so long.
Oh my, look at that watch you've got. Where on earth would you get a thing like that? That looks like a lady's watch.
You found it. You found it.
Oh, and look at that brooch. A man wouldn't even wear a brooch like that.
Never wear brooch. Obviously. Wear it.
Would anyone else like some more?
Give me your pillbox hat.
Handy.
What?
Give me the brooch and whatever else you've got, the watch, and I'd like the candy back as well.
I'm also wearing a corset, but it's going to take a while for me to get that.
Cocktails?
Thank you, dear.
Is it your first time here?
No, actually. Just remembering waitress before. We've had an encounter in the past.
That sounds familiar, actually.
Thank goodness she's out of the room. I saw you when I came in. What shall I call this lovely visage before me?
Oh, I don't know, but people call me Violet.
I was just going to say, I want to call you Violet.
Mr. Wilson, I see you have met Violet Billings.
Yes, what a lovely creature.
Mr. Wilson, we have been waiting for your reappearance here.
Well,
Oh, why'd the doctor been coming?
Oh, there was a little mishap some months ago, but it's been all cleared up.
Years ago already, was it?
My goodness gracious me. Yes, well, I've come into some rather rich finances lately, and I've been able to settle things, so I'm back.
Oh, even more things there are for you to settle.
You mean, Mary?
Do I?
Well, if you'll excuse me for a moment, maybe Mary would like to come out and have a little conversation.
Not at all. I'll powder my nose.
I did see This will just be a moment.
Okay.
So come back.
I'll just be powdered.
Right then.
Okay.
All right.
Here I go.
Say. All right. Have a cigarette on me. Good catch. Wow, what a name. Mary. It's been so long. I didn't recognize you at first.
Did you come here just to flirt with another woman in my presence?
I didn't know you'd be here. Frankly, I thought you'd be long gone by now. I'm surprised you're still around.
I held on to this job hoping you would come back.
Oh, goodness gracious.
You have a son.
Mary, he couldn't possibly deny.
Oh, he could.
Where is he? Where is he right now?
He's in the back.
My God.
Cigarettes, candy.
Yes, both, please.
He's back.
Wilson, you don't remember me?
Oh, God. Sarah.
No.
Oh. Jane, then. Jane, is it?
Starla.
Starla. What? How did I forget? How lovely to see you. I just found out about my son. I'm rather overwhelmed right now.
Have a
Overwrought.
seat, please. Have a seat. You aren't going anywhere. You can't rush off. You just got here.
Tell Violet not to go anywhere, of course.
That broad's powdering her nose.
I'll be right back.
With my son.
With your son.
Gracious.
Hey, you upset all my waitstaff.
Hey, Tony.
Yes, it's me.
Tony, it's okay. Please don't let him leave.
Don't be upset. Hey, you have a lot of settling up to do.
I thought I'd already settled everything, except for, well, the
No, there's a lot more settling, and I just heard about that candy girl.
Ah, Jane, what was it?
Starla.
Father?
Oh, you're older than I thought.
day, just hoping you might come.
Say, this isn't some kind of scam, is it? You trying to scam me out of some money or something like that?
What?
Like you're about 8 or 9.
What are you talking about?
Extra, greet me little boys, greet me.
Please take this pamphlet. The future of our country depends on it. Read up, people, read up. We are all in grave danger. If we don't make serious changes to our society.
Good woman. You do. Come to church with me.
I'm
Probably
just
get
a
better.
hobo. I was hoping some of you could lend me a sandwich, a piece of bread, something. I don't know, something for my hanky.
In the future, Hobo Joe, in the future, you won't need to ask people for handouts for sandwiches. We'll all share all the sandwiches that there are.
I'll share some with you now if you just come to church with me.
Well, boy, that's kind of you. I just want to thank you all for lending me a hand in the future then. You're all a bunch of sweeties, if I do say so myself. You two in particular. You're doing a good thing here.
Here's an invitation.
Why, thank you.
Would you like a sandwich?
I'd love it.
Got some in my bag.
It's been a long time since I've eaten. I'm just going to put down my little stick and hanky here.
I don't have an actual sandwich to share with you because I got canned for my job at the sandwich shop.
Say, fellow, that's an awful story. Why don't you have a bite of my sandwich then?
I've got a sandwich for him. Take a church sandwich.
Oh, that really does look like a good sandwich.
Really good. It's got ham and cheese. Really good American cheese.
Fellow, we're all in this together. Have a bunch of sandwiches. Hers, mine. Heck, we can even share it with these folks. We're doing that thing?